All right, everyone, thanks for joining us. This is our press conference for the 110-meter men's hurdles. Thanks for joining us. All right, let's have some fun. We have our we're gonna have fun. We have our bronze medalist, Asier Martinez, with a 13.17, a personal best. Silver medal for Trey Cunningham, 13.08. And our gold medalist, Grant Holloway, 13.03. We will open the floor up to questions. We've got a microphone back there. Raise a hand right up front.
Yeah, question for Grant. Congrats on the victory. I'm wondering if you could tell us what it's like to run a final without anyone on either side of you, and how did that affect your race?
It felt like I was at practice, to be honest. It's just one of the things where it's athletics. Excuse my language, but shit happens. Hansel goes down, Devin false starts. It's just one of the things where you center yourself, you refocus, and you execute 10 hurdles, and you got to be the first one to the finish line before anybody else.
When the race first started, like on the one when Devin got bounced, did you sense that he had started early? Were you shocked when you heard the gun? Like, what was your?
Not at all. I'm on Devin's side. I didn't think he false started at all. But obviously, I was in the race, and technology said otherwise. That's all I really have to say about it. I mean, even when the gun went off and we had a call back, they said false start lane 3. I think Devin was in, and I even told Devin to go protest. So it's just one of the things where it's athletics, you know. Maybe his foot slipped, maybe something happened, but it's just one of the things where it's track and field. Anything can happen, and you know, from all of us, it's just up to us just to get to the finish line for everybody else. And here's your top 3. You know, we was hoping for a sweep, but my good friend right here kind of stopped that out. But it's just one of the things, man. It happens, and my hat goes off both to Hansel. I hope he's healthy, and my hat goes off to Devin. Didn't want to send him out like that, but it is what it is. I don't know. It's just it is what it is. It's technology and it's athletics, man.
Grant, congratulations on repeating, but is there any sort of desire for more style points to see a 12 something on the winning time, or are you just happy to get across the finish line first? And do you think there's a tendency, you know, here in Tokyo, you're kind of a heavy favorite, particularly when Parchman goes out?
Say that last part again for me.
You know, here and in Tokyo, you're sort of the heavy favorite. Is there a tendency to sort of take a safety, thinking, if I don't screw up, I'm going to beat these guys?
No, not at all. I mean, we're all world finalists for a reason. You know, we're the best in the world, and that race was for anybody. You know, my goal was to be the first one to the finish line before anybody else, and it's one of the things where if someone goes down, it's next man up. If someone goes down, it's still next man up. That's always been my mentality, and it's just one of the things now where it happened, you know, to 2 of the, I guess you guys can call favorites in the race, but it's a part of athletics. My goal, like I said at the beginning of the season, was to win the indoor title and defend my outdoor title. So there's nothing I can really do about it. Like I said, my hat goes off to Hansel and Devin. I hope to see them. Well, I know I will see them again, lining up on the starting line, and we'll duke it out then.
Hey Grant, Pat Grant from Associated Press. In the span of like 10 minutes, you went 1, 2, 3 in the shot put, 1, 2 in the hurdles, and 1, 2 in the pole vault. I guess, is there something to being at home? I mean, that's pretty impressive.
No, I mean, it's just we all executed at a very high level when the gun went off, or when we was on the runway, or if we were in the ring. It's just part of, you know, like I say, I'm going to keep saying athletics because that's what it is, you know. I don't control what Ryan Krauser or Joe Kovacs throws. I don't control what Sandy and Katie jump. I don't control how Trey comes out the blocks and how he hurdles. It's all up to us. At the end of the day, we might think this is a team sport, but it's more so the individual. So, like I said before, my hat goes off to, you know, all the medalists. My hat goes off to all medalists of all nations. You know, I know how it is to work hard and, you know, get to this point, and it's just one of the things now where we all come here, we conquer our goal, and we reevaluate ourselves come the postseason. and then we get ready. We start training, and we get ready for wherever world indoors. If we're doing indoors, if we're all gearing up for outdoors, we all get ready for those meets.
Grunt, I know you wanted to win last year in Tokyo. Does the win today feel like redemption at all, or if not, is it a different feeling? What's that feeling?
Not at all. You know, the past is the past. I can't sit here and dwell on it. My hat goes off to Hansel. He was the Olympic champion that year, and I had to settle for the silver. It is what it is. It's the past. You know, my goal coming into this year, like I said, was just to win the indoor title and defend my outdoor title, and I did that. In life, we always fall short of some goals, but we never quit. You know, we reevaluate ourselves, we dust ourselves off, pick ourselves back up, and we continue just to go through.
I got a question for Trey. You kind of approached Eat Heat like there was nothing else in the world going on. It was laser focused from the start to the finish. If I'm not mistaken, this is your first major championship. What was going through your head, and what gave you that poise heading into each one of these heats with all the false starts and all the crowd noise?
I mean, it's the same 10 hurdles I've been running for 10 plus years now. I mean, it's the same gun going off, it's the same finish line, it's going to be 110 meters. So, I mean, it's no different than practice. We're running further than we have to in this meet. So, I mean, you can find some real confidence and poise in that. So I feel like that's where I ground myself. And like Grant has said earlier, it's about your lane, no one else's. So if I do what I have to do, I can get it done.
This is for Grant. You'd mentioned that the system is what it is in terms of reaction time, but I'm just curious, I think World Athletics has sort of studied how fast a human can react in the past. Like, among sprinters of your caliber, are there ever discussions in your career about sort of the threshold, that 0.1 reaction time, what is fair, what
I
is...
couldn't even tell you, boss. I don't even know what reaction time is. I mean, I do, but I don't pay attention to it. Everybody happy?
We'll take a couple more.
I was talking to Devin's agent, and he's like, man, Devin was really, really ready to go. I got to have another race for him, whether it's on a high school track. Maybe I'll try to talk to the people and put it in Hayward in the middle of the day, see if the fans want to come out. Would you guys be up for racing him again in a couple days, just sort of as an exhibition? Well, I'm sure a lot of people would be interested in seeing what he can do, particularly since, you know, his father, and he's an Oregon guy.
Run it back. Simple. Run it back.
It's for Asia Martinez. This is your second global championship in which you ran a personal best. You did it last year at Tokyo, now again World Championships. Do you have the clutch gene?
I'm going to answer in Spanish because I'm not able to express myself in English correctly.
Thank you, Asier.
Para mí esto está siendo un sueño realmente, competir con estos atletas, ver la final ya solo para mí era ya un objetivo, era un sueño, como digo. Tanto Devon como Parchment se merecían estar compitiendo en la final y no ha podido ser así, les deseo lo mejor, pero como ha dicho Grant, esto es el atletismo, siempre tiene su lado amargo y les mando un fuerte abrazo desde aquí y una pronta recuperación. Pero bueno, en mi caso no lo asimilo todavía, estoy aquí sentado al lado de todos estos y me cuesta todavía creer lo que ha pasado. Thank you.
For me, this is a dream. Compete with against these athletes. For me, the final was an objective. Only being the final. I guess Devon and Pashton, they deserve being the final. I hope the best for them. But Grant has told that this is athletics. But I can't believe this yet. I'm sitting down next to them, and I can't believe it.